Grinch, I can dig it, cause we haven't heard from Jim Carrey now for a minute. Mr. Grinch, I can dig it, cause we haven't heard from Max. Hope he isn't unattended. Mr. Grinch, holding grudges, far from nothing. Another victim of the judge and point the finger, making fun and looking at him, green and hairy ever since he was a young. And only direction he could go was the bottom where he'd plummet. Mr. Grinch, in the trash while you bathe. The Who's consumerism while you plot their decay. Run this town on repeat, volume loud, bumping J. Planning your next move on Whoville from your cave. Your heart is 2 times smaller than the rest of us, they say. They wouldn't touch you with the pole, though they're the ones to blame. Little do they know that you are gonna make them pay. And every light bulb that goes up is gonna end up in your sleigh.
Mr. Grinch, you're a mean one. Creeping on the Who's, take advantage while they're sleeping. Mr. Grinch, you're a mean one. Impersonating Santa Claus on Christmas, that is treason. Mr. Grinch, you're a mean one. Coming like a blizzard, try to ruin every season. Mr. Grinch, you're a mean one. Mr. Grinch, you're a mean one.
Mr. Grinch, 'tis the season. But when you're in Whoville, you're the only heathen. Mr. Grinch, they're the reason. They'll wake up to the opposite of all that they believe in. Mr. Grinch, you have on file why they're truly foul and vile. Why there's termites in your smile, more than one reason you're wild. And they're all getting prank-piled, cause you have the tender sweetness of a seasick crocodile. Mr. Grinch, got a thing from Martha May. They called you out in front of her, making fun of your shape. Everybody laughing about you right to your face. You had enough and threw the tree, showing Martha your gains. You're a bad banana with a black banana peel, only rotting because rotten is how the Who's made you feel. Take away the presents from the ceiling to their feet, and even take away the Who pudding and the rare Who roast beef.
Mr. Grinch, you're a mean one. Creeping on the Who's, take advantage while they're sleeping. Mr. Grinch, you're a mean one. Impersonating Santa Claus on Christmas, that is treason. Mr. Grinch, you're a mean one. Coming like a blizzard, try to ruin every season. Mr. Grinch, you're a mean one. Mr. Grinch, you're a mean one.